Alright, I want to give you a little introduction to the color object. It's being used throughout the program, but you don't really know what it is. So, just a note here, this thing G is just like a really fast robot that knows how to draw on specific places. So we tell it to, hey, use the bucket of paint called white and then fill a rectangle at this position. So that's what it's doing over here. But what if we wanted to change the position, or the color, excuse me, of that rectangle? So let's create a new color object. This is the way you create all objects. You specify the class, color, give it a name. Maybe we'll just call this color, or to my color if we want to make sure we're clear. And that equals a new color object. And here you pass it a red, green, and a blue value. So I want to make that very clear. So I'm going to create int red equals 20, int green equals 100, and int blue equals 230. And then when we create a new color object, we pass in the red, green, and blue values to the constructor method. And then we're not quite done yet because we need to, instead of just setting it to color white, we're going to set it to my color, and I'm going to save it, and you'll see it change blue. So what are these numbers here? Well, this value is how red it is from 0 to 255. So from 0 to 255, 0 being total desaturation and 255 being total saturation. So let's set all of them equal to 0 and see what happens. So that means 0 saturation from any of those colors. And you should see the block disappear. It's still there, but you know, it's nothing, there's no color associated with it. So if we set this equal to, say, 250, it'll turn green, etc. So if we want it to be white, we would set this all of the values equal to 255, and the object would change to white, because white is obviously a complete saturation of all the colors. So that's just a quick note on the color object, which you'll be working with in later videos.